Hey, what's up, studs? Ryan here, M&R Productions, and every once in a while, a LEGO Star Wars rumor comes around that excites everyone like no other. And seemingly even more often, a LEGO Star Wars rumor comes around that disappoints like no other.
Like your mom.
So I've been talking about on the channel for quite a while now that in January of 2022, we are likely to see 2 LEGO Star Wars minifigure packs, which we have never seen before. And this makes a lot more sense now that battle packs are $20, that these $15 packs will fill the gap. Unfortunately, this rumor now seemingly confirms that both of these packs will include only 3 minifigs. So it's gonna be 15 bucks, but only have 3 figures. Kind of unfortunate, but let's be honest, we all kind of expected it. Now, as far as the content of these packs goes, it was always up for debate. I think myself and many others assumed a Phase 2 Commander Cody was all but a lock, given that the designers seemingly purposefully left him out of the gunship, and then said something to the effect of that it is unfair to include a highly desirable minifigure in an expensive UCS set because it's expensive and then people can't get it. And so I think anyone that can read between lines would assume that this would mean a Phase 2 Cody would come in the $15 minifig packs in January. That is what it read to me, and I think a lot of other people as well. Maybe it didn't read like that to you, I don't know, but it definitely to me was like, hey, we're going to put this in a cheaper set very soon. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. And there's some good news and some bad news with these figure packs. Let's get into the good news first. So, of course, we've had a lot of Hoth sets recently with the UCS AT-AT, the 2020 AT-AT. We had the Hoth AT-ST, or have the Hoth AT-ST coming out, the Snowtrooper Battle Pack. Apparently, one of these accessory sets, or minifig packs, is going to be based on the Battle of Hoth, and it's going to include 3 Hoth Rebel Troopers, which is really exciting. We need more Rebel Troopers. All of these sets otherwise are Imperial and only including Imperial Troopers, and there's just nothing to take on the Empire, and I thought that was kind of lame of LEGO to not have some opposition. I do, however, think that they should have just had a Snowtrooper Battle Pack. I don't think it's good to have, you have one side of your forces in this little $15 accessory pack, the other side's in a full-fledged Battle Pack. And I just feel like Battle Packs were always better when they followed the rule of the Sith. Always 2 there are, no more, no less. Nonetheless, it's still good that we at least have some way to get Rebel Troopers. Anyway, the builds in this apparently are one of the Hoth dish turrets, which is one of my favorite Rebellion builds that you can get. It's a classic for me. It was in one of my first sets I ever got. Not the first, but one of. Right there. This little build here. So it's basically the Hoth dish turret, and then apparently it comes with 2 repeating blaster cannons, which I believe are E-Web cannons, but maybe they're slightly different. But either way, some type of weaponry in the set for the Rebellion. And, you know, it seems like a good one. I can't complain. I think minifig packs in general are a good thing to finally be getting. Clearly, these should have been happening for the past few years, but alas, here we are. The other set is the one that I think was more important to the community. It was the one that really mattered here. And remember, this is a rumor. It doesn't mean it's 100% true. It can be completely false for all we know. And I'm trying to keep that level head here. I'm really trying. I have some choice words here that I would really love to say, but I think I'm going to save it for like the official reveal. I don't want to jump the gun on this. I don't feel like that's fair. I'm holding out hope, and I do this in my life a lot. When I watch the Celtics play basketball, they're down by 20 points with 8 minutes to go in the 4th quarter, and I'm sitting there watching them, eagerly expecting them to come back and win, when I know in all likelihood it's probably a 1% chance of them winning. It's the same deal here. I, for whatever reason, continue to give LEGO Star Wars the benefit of the doubt anytime something cool can happen, and it's probably not going to happen. So, this figure pack, the description we have is 3 armed clone troopers, and it's based on Episode 2 Attack of the Clones, and we'll all acutely remember that Commander Cody was not in Episode 2. Can I help you? You want to be on my video, Tim?
No.
Well, you're on it now. It's not alive, though. Hey, tell... So as we can see depicted here, he was not in Episode 2, so he can't possibly be in this pack. Very obvious. And on a more serious note, it was something a lot of people said when the gunship was coming out. The gunship was Episode 2 based, so Phase 2 Cody couldn't be in it. So I just want the haters to keep that same energy here. Everyone that wants Phase 2 Cody just wants a better product. Everyone that doesn't is just hating on LEGO Star Wars or the community for whatever reason they have. But literally, people that just want this as a little figure want a better product. It's not a thing you gotta argue about. Like, we can want something, you can want something, and everyone can go about their merry way. So we'll wrap back into the Clone Troopers in a second, because I have something big I wanna put on that. But the builds in this are apparently a forward command post, which is actually pretty cool. I always like this build from Star Wars. I would love to see them do a full-size, I guess, minifig scale version of this, although it would probably be like $80 and nobody would buy it because it's not that popular of a thing. I would just love to see it, you know what I mean. But they have done one in the battle pack way back when. I believe they had a small version in the gunship at one point in 2008, and it's nice to get a third rendition of this. I like this build. I think it's something cool, and it's nice that we're actually getting another version of it. The other build will apparently be a rifle rack, so I guess that's nice as well. But let's wrap back to the figures. You know, when I mentioned that there's 3 clone troopers, I left out one important word here that's part of the rumor, that they very specifically say armed clone troopers. Now this can mean a couple of things. Maybe we're reading into it a bit too much here, but that's what this video is for. It's about talking about a rumor and diving maybe too deep into some things. The word armed can mean a couple of different things. It can mean armed as in having weapons, but like, that goes without saying. Every clone trooper pretty much ever has come with a weapon. It feels like the word armed doesn't mean armed in the sense of, I've got, you know, my blaster. I feel like armed means armed in the sense of armor. That makes more sense to me. There's like a non-zero chance that it's a Phase 1 Cody. I would almost say there's a better chance at this point that we get another Phase 1 Cody, which we've already had before, which literally 0 people were asking for. I also think there could be Rex in the set in his Phase 1 armor, or maybe Fox in his Phase 1 armor. Maybe we get another clone pilot in their Phase 1 armor. Just yellow there. Like, it just seems to me like it's gonna be Phase 1 armor, right? So we're gonna get the fin. It's not an Episode 3 Cody, Phase 2 Cody, which is what literally everyone and their mother has been asking for the last year and a half, almost 2 years now. Like, to me, the ultimate answer here was to make a figure pack exactly like this. I feel like I have some pretty good ideas, and this is definitely one of them. This is a pretty top tier figure pack that could have been, and it's really sad if this is not what we end up seeing come January 1st. But it seems to me that the LEGO Star Wars team, for whatever unknown godly reason, has decided possibly making another Phase 1 Cody is gonna please the masses when it is not gonna do that. And, you know, I already have a Phase 2 Cody from Clone Army Customs, but like, that's not what I want, and I don't think a lot of people want that. Like, I still am like the most pure LEGO fan there is, as weird as that sounds. Like, I'm a real purist. I want the LEGO product. I don't want the LEGO custom product. I don't want the Lepin product. Like, I have always and forever wanted just whatever LEGO makes, and I want it to be great. And they seem to fail on that so often. It's really sad. So, comment down below, is getting a Phase 1 Cody worse than no Cody at all? Because I think it is. I really think that is like, hey, we see you want this thing, but F you anyway, we'll give you the lesser version of it that you've already had. And like, I don't know, that's just wrong to me. And like, this is, I guess this has another thing I should say with it. Like, the bad part is it's not Phase 2 Cody. The good part is it's Clone Troopers. Like, there's no denying that. That's good. That's good that we're getting a set that's just for Clone Troopers. It's basically a Clone Trooper battle pack. But this could have implications later down the line. You know, summer of next year, maybe we get some more Episode 2 sets to go with this. That like, the breadcrumbs are there. They've done it before, and like, it wouldn't be a bad thing that ends up happening. But like, you could also just have put this minifig pack out in the summer and then done a Phase 2 Cody now. Like, all of these things that just make way more sense to me are just inexplicable, and I don't get it. So, you know, these will be out January 1st, apparently, which means they will be revealed before then. I would expect sometime in mid-December. We'll see these, and I'll make another video, either extremely joyous or extremely upset, and I think the community will have a pretty similar reaction, whether or not, I mean, this all comes down, just like the gunship, whether or not there's a Phase 2 Cody, because that's what people ask for, and they, in no uncertain terms. So will the LEGO Star Wars design team step up to the challenge? Probably not, according to these rumors. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. If you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe, and leave a like if you guys enjoyed the video. See you next time.